Here we go. Hello, everybody. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? If you're just joining us, be sure to comment down below your name or the names of the kiddos that are joining us today so we can say hello to everybody. My name is Allie, of course. This little lady is Lady Cluck, the very fancy chicken. She is super amazing. Hello and good morning to everybody. I know. What do you think about this morning? We are having a great old time. We have some hay stuck to our foot. Let's see if we can grab it without looking. There we go. Say we get hay stuck everywhere in our fluffy, fluffy feathers, don't we, Lady Cluck? She is so cool. Good morning, everybody. If you're just joining us, be sure to comment down below your name and the names of the kiddos that are joining us today so we can say hello and good morning to everybody. Of course, my name is Allie. This is Lady Cluck, and I am wearing my very special chicken earrings today because we are going to be talking all about all of our birds that live with us here at Tiny Tales. We have a couple different types of birds, so we're going to be talking about them this morning, and we're going to have lots and lots of fun. So this, of course, is Lady Cluck. She's a very special type of chicken. She doesn't look like a regular chicken, does she? No, see, she looks really, really special. She looks really, really fluffy, right? She has all these fluffy, fluffy feathers all over her body that kind of look like fur, don't they? She really kind of looks like she's covered in fur, like a bunny, but she's not. These are feathers. She's a bird. Birds have feathers, right? And so she has very special types of feathers that are really, really fluffy, right? So most birds have barbs on their feathers that act like a zipper. They keep their feathers together and smooth. But this little lady doesn't have those barbs on her feathers, so her feathers are all willy-nilly, and they kind of look like fur, which is super crazy. And she is super, super fluffy from the top of her fluffy head to the bottom of her fluffy tail, all of the fluff, which is super fun. Silky chickens are super special. Oh, good morning from Ryder and Aaron in Southern Illinois. Thank you for joining us all the way from Illinois. We are here in Central Texas, of course. Yeah, so let us know where you guys are tuning in from. We love to know that we are reaching people all over the world nowadays. It is so awesome that we are able to reach out to lots and lots of people. We love to hear where you guys are from and what your names are, of course, so we can say good morning, like good morning to little Ryder in Illinois. Oh my goodness. So Ryder, what do you think about this chicken? She is pretty silly looking, isn't she? She is so awesome. Chickens are definitely amazing. And so silky chickens are pretty special. They come from China. That's where they originate out of. They're also one of the oldest breeds of chickens that we know about. They've been around for well over 700 years. Can you believe that? That's a really long time, right? See, silky chickens are really special. The very first person to write about these guys, the first written record we have about them, was actually from Marco Polo, of all people, when he was visiting China about 750 years ago. He wrote about a really silly chicken with fur-like feathers who was really soft and silky. That's why she's called a silky chicken, of course. She has these really silky, soft feathers. And her feathers, especially on top of her head, are super fluffy. And I think that makes the perfect hairdo for holding on a cowboy hat. What do you guys think? She says maybe. Oh my goodness, you're going to shake it off today. Whoop, there it goes. These guys are super awesome. Whoop. Say maybe she doesn't want to wear the cowboy hat. Ryder thinks she's super cool. I think she's super cool too, Ryder. She is definitely a really awesome chicken. Whoop. Who does not want to wear her silly hats today, which is pretty silly. Say sometimes we don't want to get dressed up in the morning, huh? There we go. Maybe she just wanted the blue hat or not. She is such a silly chicken. So this is a chicken course, of course, right? And what do chickens lay that we like to eat for breakfast? What do you guys like to eat for breakfast? If you're just joining us, be sure to comment down below your name and names of the kiddos that are joining us today so we can say hello to everybody and welcome, of course, this morning. So she's a chicken, and what do chickens lay that we like to eat for breakfast? Chickens like to lay waffles. I like waffles for breakfast. Do chickens lay waffles? No, chickens don't lay waffles, of course. They lay pancakes. What? No, chickens don't lay pancakes. They lay eggs, of course. Chickens lay eggs. And this is a regular chicken, right? She lays eggs just like a normal chicken. But if you look, she's really, really small. She only weighs about 1 pound. She's a really tiny chicken. So she lays little teeny tiny eggs. Just like that. Look how small that egg is. It is super small. It's about the size of a ping pong ball or something, which is really, really tiny. But it looks and tastes just like a regular egg that you would buy at the store. It has a shell and a white and a yolk. Looks and tastes just the same. But we don't eat these eggs. You could. I have. They are delicious. The backyard chicken eggs are always the best, right? But we don't eat these eggs. We actually hard boil them and we feed them to some of our other animals, like our tortoises and our hedgehogs, because they like to eat eggs too. Is that pretty silly? You had something on your beak. She keeps wiping her beak off on my hand, which is pretty silly. She is so awesome and amazing. Would you guys like to try a silky chicken egg? Say they taste just like regular eggs. They're just really small, right? They're about a third the size of an egg you would buy at the store. So you need like 7 of these just to make an omelet for breakfast, which is pretty silly, huh? These guys are absolutely amazing. We love our really silly chicken friends. And I think we should try putting another hat on her. What do you guys think? Boop. There we go. Maybe she just wanted a white hat or not. She is pretty silly. So, what color is this chicken? What color is she? She's white, right? She's a white chicken. But silky chickens, just like most birds, come in lots of colors. They come in black and brown, gray, tan, all your regular bird colors, right? But they all have a couple things in common. So let's see if we can find some of those things. So one is that she has feathers down here on her feet. What? Do you have feathers on your feet? Did you look? Look at your feet. Do you have feathers? No, we don't have feathers, right? We are not birds. Birds have feathers. We are mammals, right? We have hair, right? Like a bunny or a chicken or a dog or a cat, right? But not like a chicken. See, chickens have feathers, of course, and she is really silly. She has feathers on her feet and all these white floofy feathers all over her body, which is pretty awesome. She also has really special skin. So let's see if we can see her skin. It's kind of around her beak and her face, underneath all of that fluff, right? Her skin is really, really dark. It's almost kind of dark gray, almost black, right? All silky chickens have that black skin. They even have black bones. Do you have black bones? No, we don't have black bones, right? We have white bones. Most things have white bones. But silky chickens are super special because they're one of the only animals that have pigment in their bones. They have colored black bones, which is crazy, right? Silky chickens are definitely one of the most special types of chickens. They are absolutely amazing. We love our little silky chicken friends, but I think it's about time to meet our next animal. So we're going to put one more silly hat, or not, on our silly chicken. Bloop, there it goes. And we are going to meet our next animal. I think we should meet next another type of bird because we're talking about birds today, right? I have my special chicken earrings to talk about our birds today. We have 3 types of birds here that live here at Tiny Tails. We have silly chickens, and we also have ducks. Oh, do you guys want to meet my duck friend? Yes, I think we should. She is so awesome. So let's all flap our wings to say goodbye to Lady Cluck. Can you flap your wings? Flap, 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 flap. There we go. Good job, guys. Right back in there. Good job, little lady. We will see if we can find our duck friend. So I'm gonna get my magic little table out. Good morning, everybody. If you guys are just joining us, be sure to comment down below your name and the names of the kiddos that are joining us today. We'd love to say hello and good morning to you guys from wherever you are. I know we have a couple friends joining us from Illinois this morning, which is pretty special. So let's see if we can find our duck friend. Oh my goodness, I know. It's horrible. There we go. Oh my goodness. This is my friend Cheese. She is a duck. She has a brother named Quackers, which is pretty silly. And she is a really special duck. So she is a cool duck. She's a domestic duck, right? Which is pretty awesome. Kinley and Hattie are watching. Good morning, Kinley and Hattie. Good morning from my friend Cheese and me, of course. My name is Allie. And we are having lots of fun this morning. So this is Cheese the duck, who is pretty special. And she is amazing. So I love her color. She's this beautiful gray color, right? But ducks come in lots and lots of colors. They come in gray and white and black and green and purple. Have you ever seen a green duck? Say sometimes, especially mallards have green little heads, right? Which are pretty cool. These guys are so much fun. So ducks are really special, right? Unlike a chicken, ducks are really good at swimming. They spend most of their time in the water, right? And so ducks have a couple things that help them live in the water. One, they are really awesome at wearing silly hats on their back, which is pretty silly because they don't really fit on their face, do they? Which is pretty awesome. Oh my goodness, you want to sit back down? See, while she's standing up, let's take a look at another thing that makes her such a good swimmer. Her feet. She has really, really special feet. You want to turn around so you can see her feet? There we go. Look at those feet. They have skin between her toes. Can you stand up so you can see your feet? She's like, nah. Look at those feet. She has skin between her toes. Do you have skin between your toes? Say no. Say our fingers, our toes don't have any skin between them, right? They're not webbed is the fancy name for having skin between your fingers and toes. Here we go. There's those feet. Look how cool they are. They have all this webbing between them to help make her a really good swimmer, right? That's how we make good swimmers. She has flippers on her feet, which is pretty awesome. And she uses those to swim because she is a duck. And there are two main types of ducks. This is a dabbling duck. So that means she spends most of her time on the surface of the water and she eats her food on the surface. But there's also another type of duck called a diving duck who spends most of their time, who eats below the water. They have to dive deep down where all the fish are down below the water, which is pretty cool. And that leads us to our next question. What do ducks eat? Hello, you're making it so I can't see. What do ducks like to eat? They like to eat a lot of things. They like to eat seeds and grains and little water grasses and leaves and things like that. And also some ducks eat fish and small little creatures that live in the water, which is pretty cool. And they do that. I know, you gotta come over here so we can see you. There we go, little cheesy. She's so sweet. They have really special beaks to help them eat their food. So their beaks are actually called a bill. Did you hear her? She whistled to you. She's still technically a baby duck. She's only 2 months old. Although she's giant, right? So she hasn't quite developed her quack yet. Can I hear your really good duck quack? Can you quack? Quack, 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 quack. Good job, guys. Those are some awesome duck quacks. Y'all are such good little ducklings. Y'all are amazing. But this little duck likes to eat lots of things. And I have, somewhere in here, I have some greens that we can offer her today. I'm not sure if she will eat them. Say sometimes she doesn't like to eat them because there's not any water around. And ducks really like to have water to help them eat their food. So their bills are really special. They have lots and lots of little teeth inside of their bill, but they don't chew their food like we do. They use their beaks as a strainer. Just like when you strain your noodles or your potatoes or something like that, they strain their food through the water, and that's how they get their food, which is pretty cool. Let's see, Ryder wants to know, what color was she when she was born? That is a really good question. So she was yellow and brown when she was born. She had yellow with brown spots all over her head and all over her body. And as she's kind of grown up, all of those browns have turned kind of this gray color, and a lot of the yellow has stayed white, kind of around her neck and around her chest. That was a really awesome question, guys. Aaron and Ryder, those are some awesome questions. Ducks do come in lots of colors, though. Usually baby ducks are brown, yellow, or black, or kind of a combination of those things. When they grow up to be lots of colors, like white and brown and all sorts of fun things, green and purple, which is really cool. I love these super awesome ducks. Hattie wants to know if she is a mom. So she is not a mama duck yet. She is still a baby duck. She's only 2 months old. She doesn't look like a baby duck, though, does she? She's huge. She looks like an adult duck because the ducks mature at a really fast rate. They grow really fast. And so now she is basically a full-grown duck, but she probably won't start laying eggs for another 4 months or so. They usually don't start laying eggs until they're about 6 months old. And then she might be a mama duck, though, which would be pretty awesome. She is so cool and so soft. And she has really special feathers to keep her dry, right? Because ducks spend most of their time in the water, so they have to have special feathers to keep them dry. So their feathers are overlapping like the shingles on a roof that help them keep dry. They also have a very special substance that they produce that's really waxy, and they take that and they put it all over all of their feathers when they groom, when they take baths, and they put it all over their feathers to make their feathers waterproof, which is so awesome. Ducks are definitely one of my favorite animals, and she is so soft. I can't stop petting her because she's amazingly soft. She is really cool, but it looks like we have just enough time to meet our last and final animal of the day. Would you guys like to meet our last and final type of bird that we have here at Tiny Tales? Because we were talking about birds today, of course, which is why I have my very fancy chicken earrings on, which is pretty cool. And so she is going to go back in her basket, and we are going to meet our very last special chicken friend. So let's all flap our wings, and can we quack while we flap our wings to say goodbye to our friend Cheese? Can you go quack, 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 quack? Good job, guys. Those are some awesome duck quacks. There we go. I love her. She is absolutely amazing, but she left big messes around here. So I'm going to switch my mat out. And unfortunately, like I talked about, she's a baby duck. So she's not quite potty trained. So she left us a nice little mess. So we're going to switch this mat out real quick because I came prepared. Because I think she's done this before. And we will meet our last and final chicken friend, which is so cool. So this, here we go. This is my friend Patty, or Peggy. This is my friend Peggy. Of course, we also have a Patty, but this is Peggy, and she is a chicken. She's a very special type of chicken called a bantam chicken, and that means she's really, really small. She's about the size of my hand. She's really, really little, which is pretty special. She also has long, long legs, which I think make her amazing. We call her Leggy Peggy because she has all of these legs for years going down on her feet. And her feet are pretty special. So do her feet look like the duck's feet? No, right? They are not webbed. They don't have skin between her toes because she doesn't swim, right? She's a chicken. Chickens live on land like us. They don't need to swim like a duck does, which is pretty cool. And so they also have different feathers. Her feathers look very similar. They're about the same color. She's kind of a gray and white chicken and a little speckledy thing, which I think is pretty silly. And her feathers aren't waterproof, and they don't overlap like a duck's does, which was pretty cool. These guys are super cool, and I bet she might be hungry today. Does anyone have a guess? Can you comment down below, what do you think chickens like to eat? Because chickens love to eat lots of things. Can you comment down below what you think a chicken might like to eat this morning? Because she is hungry for some breakfast, of course. And so this is a little tiny chicken, right? So just like our silky chicken friend we met a little while ago, she also lays teeny tiny eggs, which is really cool. So they look, let's see, in case our friends weren't here this morning, they're really, really small, right? Look how tiny that egg is. It's teeny, teeny tiny. You can't eat it. It's an egg, and it's a hard egg. Don't peck it. There we go. She is hungry this morning. But they lay teeny tiny eggs. You need like 7 of them just to make an omelet. Let's see. Aaron and Ryder say seeds. That's a really good guess. Let's see. Carl says some grass. And you guys are both correct. She does love to eat seeds and grains like corn and oats. They really love oats. And they also love to eat really awesome things like leafy greens and vegetables and salad and stuff like that. But a lot of people think, let's see, today is just make a mess day. But I am not sure. Here's mine. So today is make a mess day, unfortunately. Our little chickens are not potty trained like we talked about, but they're still pretty great. So chickens, a lot of people think chickens are vegetarians, and that means that they eat only greens and grass and things like that. But chickens are not vegetarians. Just like us people, they are omnivores. They like to eat lots of different things, like plants and bugs and meat. They eat everything, just about anything they can get their hand on, they will eat it. And so I happen to have, you're just throwing those everywhere. I happen to have a couple bugs here today. Do you guys want to see her eat a bug? Yes, let's see her eat a bug. She loves to eat bugs. So these are some mealworms that I have in my hand here. And oh my goodness, they are definitely one of her very favorite things. She's like, can I have some more? They love to eat bugs, which is crazy, right? They also will eat meat, which is pretty cool. I have seen a chicken eat a lizard and a snake. Did you know that chickens can eat snakes? That's crazy, right? But they do. They eat lots and lots of things. I know all the bugs are gone. I'm so sorry. You just have greens left. She's like, I don't want that. I want the bugs. They love bugs. They're definitely some of their favorite things. I also like it when you tear up their greens because they're a little bit spoiled, these chickens, which is pretty special. We love our super awesome chicken friends. They are so cool. Whoop, she's running all around. I love it. Chickens are definitely one of my favorite animals. And they have these beautiful wings. Can I show your awesome wings to everybody? She said, no, not really. Can you flap your wings, you think? Look at those wings. They're beautiful, right? They're really big, really long, but they don't work very well. So chickens can't fly like some other type of birds, like um, a sparrow or a hawk or something. Chickens actually can't fly very well. They can kind of flutter up to get in a tree or maybe over a fence, but they can't fly up high like another type of bird might be able to. Although, can you imagine seeing a whole group of chickens flying through the sky like a flock of geese or something? That would be hilarious. These guys are definitely so cool. But unfortunately, guys, it looks like it's about time for us to go. Although we had lots and lots of fun today. Would you like to be a cowboy? We had lots of fun today. I hope you guys had fun. Maybe learned a little something about some of our awesome bird friends that we have here. They are really cool. But it's time for us to go. So thank you guys for joining us this morning. We had lots of fun. Hope you guys had fun. If you want to keep having fun, you can always go to our website, tinytails2.com. We have lots of fun free things that you can do on there. Lots of activities and songs and videos and yoga videos, which is really fun. You do a little shimmy shake. She's so cool. If y'all want to do that, or if y'all took any pictures or videos today, be sure to post those and tag us at Tiny Tales 2. We love to see your awesome pictures and fun things that you post. Oh, you're welcome. I love it. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and we will see you guys next time. Bye, Instagram. There we go. Awesome. Bye, Instagram, and goodbye, Facebook and YouTube. We will see you guys next time. Bye.